Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over.
So many things that I want to say.
Do you know the beginning of that song? Do you know which song I'm referring to, Tommy?
Your Love. Your favorite song in the world.
It is. It's the beginning of the song. And somehow that song has weaved itself inside my life.
Yeah. Maybe you willed it.
Maybe I willed it to be.
Yeah.
I might have picked a cooler song to will to be.
Well, the song's about cheating, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of curvy.
Yeah, I can see different interpretations of it.
Sure. I mean, for some reason, it's become that sweet hidden inner patch in a members only jacket that you flash, or maybe if you got a real sweet trench coat and you flash, there's a bunch of watches and shit,
like Beerwad and old Richie used to do.
Oh yeah, they used to do that all the time, and they used to point at it because they were real cool kids.
They wore the same sport coat to karaoke night.
Yeah. So, like you said, it's the beginning of Your Love by the Outfield, a song that's cringeworthy but likable, I think.
It's your favorite song, you said.
It is, but I mean, the general public would be like, I don't know.
It's a little too poppy, but it's a fun song.
It's catchy yet forgettable. I think it's a song that many people actually recognize, but they could neither name the artist nor the actual title of the song.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, I probably only know it because it's your favorite song. I mean, I know the song, but I probably only know it's the Outfield from you talking about it year after year after year after year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not a band or a song you would scroll all over your Trapper Keeper as your favorite thing ever, but...
It's like, maybe somebody said we're going to see the Outfield because they're playing the Michigan State Fair or something, And you say the Outfield, what do they do? And then somebody says, Josie's on a vacation. And then you're like, oh.
Oh, that was a good interpretation. Wow, right? Spot on. Josie's on vacation. Wow. But to me, Your Love by the Outfield is a bookmark to very important moments in my life. You ever have a bookmark to your life based on a song?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that distinctive riff.
I got it tattooed on my arm. You know this.
Oh, that's silly, though. I would never.
Where's your love tattoo?
I would never put. I just want to use your love tonight on my forearm. Sorry.
Just Josie on your neck.
Yeah. And then went on vacation far away, all down the side of my body. Josie
X'd out.
Yeah. But that distinctive riff, that echoing falsetto. It telling me all about Josie's whereabouts.
Yeah. Well, he gets her out of the way pretty quick.
Yeah.
He's like that. Look at Josie's not here. Come on in.
But it's my own personal time machine. Like, for example, it takes me back one of those destinations, Rick's American Cafe in Lansing, Michigan, USA.
Say what?
Rick's American Cafe in Lansing, Michigan,
Is that
USA.
what that place is called? I always just knew it as Rick's. Is why they call it a cafe. It's not a fucking place. It's not a deli.
Well, it's named after the Casablanca Humphrey Bogart place, yeah? Okay.
But it's definitely a dive bar.
Yeah, it is a dive bar. And it's where a 80s cover band named Star Farm used to play all the time.
And they always played that song, yeah?
They always played that
Sometimes they would end on that song.
Sometimes they would end on that song. But every time we went down there, one, we always had a good time. Two, there was always fights of some sort and some sort of drama. And three,
Dude,
I always
we
wanted
watched
to go
a
back.
guy get his head bashed in.
This is true. This is true.
A fucking cash register.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he didn't make it.
Yeah,
we
that was
should
bad.
be laughing.
No. So, but this one time you weren't.
Sorry.
You weren't there. I mean, a few times I went with you and your then girlfriend, just the three of us. We went down there.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yep.
One of those times was the worst morning I've ever had because me, you, and your girlfriend went down there. It happened to be like they were celebrating St. Patrick's Day that weekend.
Oh, shit.
And they had super cheap pitchers of green beer.
I remember that now that you say it. Yeah, it was like $5 a pitcher, and they were huge pitchers or something.
Yes, and we drank all night, and then we went to this dive restaurant called The Exit in town.
Oh, wow.
In time I got home, it was 5 a.m. I had to be to work at 8 a.m. My alarm goes off at 7, and I slept through it for 15 minutes. And then I got to work at 8 o'clock and almost passed out at 8:15.
Was that at the hardware store?
It was. I almost passed. I was taking the trash out. I almost passed right out.
Fell into a thing of screwdrivers.
Yeah, geez, Louise. I was almost screwed. But anyways, this one time I was there with Beerwad and his then girlfriend.
Yeah.
Soon to be wife.
Yeah.
I was sitting in a booth. It was a booth closest to the stage.
Okay.
There was like a speaker right there. It was not prime real estate, really. This blonde college girl, for whatever reason, sits in the booth next to me. Because I was sitting by myself, obvi. Those two were on the other side. She slides in the booth next to me, asks me to dance.
Woo.
I'm like, I don't remember what song was playing, but it was a slower song. So I'm all like, oh, great, look at this. I was excited. Here's the thing about Randy. Randy don't dance.
Randy don't dance.
Randy don't dance. Randy doesn't even look cool when he's just walking. How's he supposed to look like a real suave dude when his entire body is seizing to and fro? It's not a good look. This was a rare moment for two reasons. One, ain't nobody, no random ever walking up to me and asking me to dance. That's never happened. This was huge. I mean, this was like retribution for all the skating parties I had to shuffle my skates on the sideline to.
Watch the couples date?
Yeah. While
watch
I cry
the couple skate
silently on the inside. No more nervously shuffling. I finally won this day. And two, again, I don't dance. So she asked me to dance, and I'm like, oh, hell yeah, because I'm like, look at this. And my friends are all slack-jawed. They can't believe it either.
Like, clearly she's wasted.
I don't think she was, though. That was the beauty of it. And to my credit, I did a pretty great slow dance.
Yeah.
I did. Okay. I was a little bit frisky, too.
Ooh.
Handsy, even.
Ooh. Creepy.
And then the girl started talking to me while we were dancing. And she asked, did I go to college there? I said, no, I already graduated from college. And she goes, what do you call that? And she kind of yelled it because we were dancing right by the stupid speaker.
Yeah.
And it was so loud, I couldn't hear her that well. And I started shouting a response, I don't remember what I said, but I couldn't even hear myself say it. It was that loud. And then she asked me something. Lauren only knows what it was. And I said, what? Like I left my hearing aid at home and I was the oldest person ever. And she repeated the question. I still couldn't hear her. So I just nodded and said yes, and I smiled. That's the default move, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be a negative Nimrod and shake your head no. An affirmative, always better than a negative.
Sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I was in a good mood. This epic thing was happening. I'm going to smile and nod and say yes.
Yeah.
She asked another question. Couldn't hear her to save my life.
You're just nodding. You're just agreeing to everything.
I'm agreeing to everything. And she abruptly said, thanks for the dance, and just walked away.
She's probably like, you look gay. Are you gay? And you're like, yep.
Yep. Big grin on my face.
Sure am. I'm feeling for a dick. That's why I'm getting handsy.
Doing the pat test. Can't find it yet.
No, I say that because me and cousin Mike were in Canada. We used to go to Canada when we were 19 to drink. And we were at this bar called the Crazy Horse Saloon, and it was my favorite place because it was a karaoke bar. 19, I didn't know what bars were. I was probably the most obnoxious person in the world. Super busy there. It was a Saturday night, and this girl comes up to me and she goes, "Would you like to dance?" And I was like, "Sure." Same thing. I don't dance,
right.
And I'm like, "All right, whatever."
Oh my God, I would have loved to have seen this.
And I'm following her to the dance floor, and she stops and she turns around and she goes, "You want to dance?" I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Okay, just a second." And she come back over with this guy, and she's like, "He wants to dance with you." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm not gay." And the guy goes, "What?" And I goes, "I'm not gay." And he goes, "Yeah, you are." And I goes, "No, I'm not gay." And he goes, "Oh, honey, you just don't know it yet."
Oh,
and walked away.
How scared were you?
I was just laughing, but I was trying not to be a dick because, I don't
you
want
were
to
trying not to want dick, more like it.
Oh, I guess I could have had it. Like,
apparently,
I was super skinny. I'd lost all the weight, so I had my porcupine haircut.
I could see the confusion.
Yeah,
I get it. I get it.
And my big ears stretched.
Yeah, jeez.
My pencil beard.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, you were a well put together product back then, weren't you? Huh. Interesting.
Oh, the beloved has seen pictures of my porcupine hair, and she's like, "Oh, don't ever think about going back to that." Do you remember that haircut?
I do, absolutely.
I loved it.
I do too. It was classic Tommy.
Yeah. I just used to take like the most thickest product that I could find and just run my hands through it for like 3 minutes and go upside down. I'd come out, and the more I looked like I stuck a fork in the electrical socket, the better.
Yeah, what a cool kid you were.
But yeah, the gay guy goes, "Oh, honey, you just don't know it yet." Apparently, I still don't know it.
You don't know it. You'll figure it out. never too late, Tommy.
Married with children. Now I'm regular Al Bundy. And
Well, that's just the cover.
it's the beard, huh?
Don't tell the beloved that.
No, I am not a gay man.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, well, no, but yeah. That's why I was trying. I wasn't mean to him. He was very upset with me. He was very sassy.
Very sassy.
Oh, honey, you just don't even know it yet.
You don't know it yet.
Stormed away with his hips swaying back and forth.
I noticed you paid attention the way he walked away.
It's pretty obvious.
Okay, well.
Looked like Freddie Mercury trampling
like
across the stage.
Jessica Rabbit gliding across the floor there. Anyways, I sat down across from my friends, completely defeated. Like when initially this woman sat down next to me, his girlfriend took a picture of us both, which was like...
This is never going to happen again.
Yeah, like it was the weirdest thing. And like,
smile, stranger.
Yeah, and the girl smiled pretty for it and everything. Like the weirdest...
Oh, I wish I could see that picture.
I do too, honestly. Like, wow. And so I sat down alone again in my side of the booth. Across from my friends with a foolish, embarrassed smile on my dumb face.
Like, did it go well? And you're just like, yep, what?
Yeah.
Just nodding and agreeing.
And that foolish, embarrassed smile on my face would alone in a booth would pretty much become a metaphor for the rest of my life, Tommy.
You've been getting the ribs forever.
Forever. Tommy, life is a collection of the lessons that we learn, both good and bad, happy and sad, Tommy.
Wow, that's like an emo lyric.
It's from the Ataris, probably.
Probably. I believed you. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. You were right on it.
Of course it is.
It's like, why is that? Isn't that tattooed on my body somewhere?
It's going to be now, right across my chest.
Yeah.
Life is, what was it? Life is a lesson of the memories we've earned?
Life is a collection of the lessons that we've learned.
Oh, okay.
Good and bad, happy and sad.
That was too far, but I like the first part.
Oh, well, I can't help what I say, Tommy. The moral of the story is this. Never say yes to anything.
I agree. I do that sometimes.
You just agreed with me, though.
Well, everybody agrees with everything. That's like sales 101.
Yeah.
If you ask somebody a question they don't know, they're gonna nod there.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get somebody to agree to something.
Never say yes to anything. It's a trap. Or maybe just go ahead and hear a little bit better. Try that out for size.
Now think about this. Next time you're having a conversation, just go, I really like blueberries, and start nodding your head, and people will be like, yeah,
I do too.
Even if they hate them.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing.
It is the weirdest
Sales
thing.
101.
Nobody wants conflict.
Yep. You just
in certain environments.
Yeah, I did that at work the other day, and I still don't know what the person was talking about, but I was just like, yeah,
Well, sometimes.
They could tell me where he buried the body. And
Master
I'm like,
conversationalist. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Oh.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Well.
I think more people need to pay attention. I think that's the problem. Pay attention.
Or you can pay attention less.
Pay attention
does it really
less?
matter?
Nah, probably not.
Right?
Although you should pay attention to this. Hear this now. Welcome to the 7th year of Miserable Retail Slave.
The 7th year.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for your love. Drop that. Ooh, gotcha. Drop that beat, D-boy.
Good old.
Put it in. We're drinking summer shandy on Thursday. We so motherfucking out here, though. We never been this out here. Woo!
So strange when it's changing the sleep.
What you know about Leonard Skinner? The whacker the intro, the hotter the verse every time, baby. Well, I've been working like a working man do. Got my act together, gonna walk all over you. Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you. Shit, let's raise the roof. Woo! About time, it's the era of the rebels. Cloud 9 in the air up in the vessels. Generation fearless, got a taste for weirdness. Flow on fire, that's the way my beard is. Hard times, jump starting the grind. It's all good, y'all. Things fall apart sometimes. Let it go, let me know when you're ready, though. Don't push me, cuz until the edge I'm close. When the time comes, ride for something. Or live to be 90 and then just die for nothing. Speak their heart, your baby, speak their mind. And I'ma play their part, and I'ma freak that rhyme one time for you. Rhyme one time for you. I'm an island, man. There ain't nothing else by me, man. And I drink enough whiskey to float a battleship around this bitch any motherfucking how. Wow. All up in a mix and a place to be. You down for the night, come form with me. Like ABC, like 1, 2, 3. As I
Welcome to the Miserable Retail Slave Show. We're coming to you from the Pod Shack outside beautiful Flint, Michigan, USA. My name is Randy. Tommy's over there. How's everybody doing?
Good, good.
Good? You never ask me how I'm doing.
What?
You never ask me. I always ask you.
How you doing, Randy?
Don't pry into my life. How dare you? Can't you see how I'm feeling based on the color of my mood ring, you inattentive oaf? No?
No.
No? Okay. I'm a little bit of fuck it with a whole lot of god damn it tonight.
Sure.
It's May 21st, 2019. This is Season 7, Episode 1 of the MRS. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. We're a big dumb comedy show, and we've been doing this for 7 years now, and I know that's very hard to believe. But looks can be deceiving, Tommy. Like, you look at Tommy, he's actually got a bachelor's degree in psychology. You'd never think it.
Hey, and 3 associates.
No, those add up to a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, let's not forget them. I put them on my resume.
Well, you got to pad that thing somehow, don't you? Tommy, did you know the duck-billed platypus has venomous spurs which can severely incapacitate a person?
I knew they were venomous. I didn't know it was in the spurs.
You look at that silly thing waddling about, and you're like, look at that little dipshit.
Yeah, well, silly things can be dangerous.
And
Look
then,
out.
and then it stings your ass with its dumb thighs, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm sorry. That's pretty
It's
much
too
this.
late. You're dead.
Yeah, it's pretty much like this podcast.
How'd he die? Duck-filled platypus.
Yeah,
I said duck-filled.
duck-filled. Jesus.
It's the duck-filled platypus.
Yeah, we are the duck-filled platypuses, platypi of podcasting.
It's duck-billed, right?
It is duck-billed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like duck-filled better.
I kind of do too now.
Have you ever had duck? It's amazing.
I've never had platypus.
Yeah, I've never had platypus, but I've had duck-filled stuff.
Watch your mouth. This is a family show. How dare you? We thank you so much for listening. We'd love for you to tell all your besties about it. Like, leave notes all around town on all the car windows, in fact. That would be cool.
Yeah, it would.
Why don't we get that going?
Just go to Kmart and just...
Paper the town, baby. With MRS swag. Your love, Tommy. The next line of the song goes, so many things that I want to say.
Yeah.
You ever have a lot of things to say to somebody?
Always.
Always.
You know, I like my girls a little bit older, right? Isn't that the next line? Or am I getting too far ahead?
You're too far ahead. You ever have so many things that you wanted to say to a person, but you left them unsaid, Tommy?
Oh, for sure.
Really? Name 2.
I mean...
Horse noise.
I guess I can't off the top of my head, but I know there's instances. Yeah.
If you saw them again, would you? Or would you say those things?
I guess it depends on the person. If it was like a family member or something, yeah.
What about a lass from your past? Would you be like, ooh, I like that lass from your past? Would you be like, you know what? Back in the day, I really thought you were a...
Oh, fuck no. God, no. That's opening up a can of worms. Jesus Christ. No. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Okay.
Now you, a single man.
A single man.
Yeah. A person that's out searching for love.
I can do whatever the F I want.
Maybe you wanna open up those things, but no, I don't want to relive my past.
Okay. Just enjoy your future, right?
That's right. In the
Gosh.
present. In the
Wow.
present.
In the present. The gift of marriage is your present.
Yeah. The gift of love and marriage.
Stop it right now. Do you remember something that you said to the beloved that really sealed the deal?
No.
No.
I was never smooth. And I've never been smooth with. No, I'm not a smooth guy. No.
You never just sat her down and said, listen here, Toots. You never had a conversation about your feelings?
I mean, I'm sure we did, but I mean, I don't know. We're just.
Oh, I love you, Tommy.
I mean,
It's
one, that's between me and her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And two, I mean, we're just. I mean, I don't know. Neither of us. I don't know.
I love how uncomfortable you are right now.
Yeah, I'm about
love
as
it.
uncomfortable as you were during the live thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I tried.
Isn't this supposed to be about your dating life?
No. It's a duo
Yeah.
show.
I don't have a dating life.
You used to.
Sure, but I don't talk about it.
I'm trying to get on your level.
I'm not gonna relive those thoughts.
I'm-
That's a terrible thing to do.
I'm trying to get a beloved. So I'm trying to find out how you sealed the deal.
We were
Horse
just
noise.
friends for a long time.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, there was. Is that what do you think I was? I said some smooth line. How do you think this works?
That's why I'm trying to figure it out. I have no idea why you're married and I'm not, so I'm just trying to figure it out. Really.
Oh,
I mean,
that's funny.
I try always to say what I want to say. Always. I don't like taking people for granted.
Yeah, I mean, I usually. That's what I said. I can't think of an instance. I'm sure there was, and I'm sure if it was something important and it was to do with like a family member or something, I probably would have called them up or something. And
Anytime I go on
Got
a
it on
date
my
with a
chest,
person
yeah.
anymore, I make sure that I'm like present because I'm like, I might not see this person ever again after tonight. It's true.
just take it all in.
Take it all in and enjoy it. Appreciate it.
It sounds like for some reason that I mean, you know that I'm not very good with Seinfeld episodes because I haven't seen a lot of them. But that sounds like advice somebody would give to George, and he would just go on a date and just be like, trying to take way too much stuff in.
Just gazing around the whole time.
Yeah, just like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take it. Just like muttering to himself. And they're like, what?
You know what's funny about me? Since I've started doing this podcast and I tell the dumbest stories about everything,
Yeah.
I tend to take everything all in. Like,
Right. Oh, yeah, because you're looking for it. Yeah.
yeah. So whenever I'm someplace, I like automatically take it all in and like, I don't know. I pay attention to everything now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, you got to, you learn to be more observational.
Observational. That's what I am. I'm very observant. Mm-hmm. Oh, I could be a real private dick, couldn't I? Oh, you need to
I'm
stop
good with the horse noises
You need
tonight.
to stop that. Like, I don't know why you decided to eat your oats before you came over, but my God.
It's just coming out natural. It's a thing I do now.
Jeez. He's a comedian, folks. Go see him make...
Comedian.
Yeah. Go see him be Mr. Ed on stage.
Hey, Fort Wayne Comedy Club this Saturday, 2 shows.
Hey. Windsor, Ontario.
Yeah,
Coming up.
next. Yeah, May 31st and June 1st.
And, yeah, stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In Detroit, June 9th.
Yeah, you going?
I am.
Okay.
I'm going to be there.
June 9th in
With
Detroit.
you.
Yeah. I just put in for Max in June, so we'll see.
Oh, poop. Let me know.
Yeah.
I need to go to Max.
Right. I was thinking when I was putting it in, I was like, well, Randy ain't gonna go with me anymore, but
No,
now
I
you will.
No, I would have went. I would have went anyways. I love Max.
Yeah. I put in for every Monday in June, so we'll see what I get.
Oh, when are you going to find that out?
I think they're doing it through May 26th, I think they said. So I guess
Okay.
Memorial Day.
All right. So soon.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me know immediately.
Like that wasn't just a side.
Yeah.
Hope you like that entertainment of Randy and Tommy travels to Lansing in Detroit.
Yeah. Well, they should because usually we have wacky adventures. So
Yeah.
I ain't got many friends left to talk to.
Is that in the song?
That's in the song.
At first, I thought I was like, "Woof!" Randy's really laying it out here tonight, and then I'm like, "Wait a second, I think that's a line."
One time we had a grand karaoke reunion at a place called Bubba's. And I was dating a girl who I placed on that mythological pedestal of do no wrong.
Was I there?
No, you didn't show up. Everyone else did. You were too busy.
When was this?
I don't know. I was like 28, 9, something.
Where the hell would I have been?
You had better things to do.
Jesus.
So this girl was
probably blacked out somewhere.
Probably. This girl was going to show up that night and meet all my friends, and everything would mesh together in perfect harmony. But that night, one of our friends karaoke'd Your Love. And it was on a large stage area.
Was it beer wine?
No, it was Nicole.
Oh.
It was on a large stage area, and two random drunkards jumped on stage and started playing air guitar.
Oh, that's stupid.
It is stupid, but the cool thing back then is we used to take pictures of effing everything and then post it on MySpace.
Yeah.
The best part was looking back at those pictures of the air musicians on stage. The one, on closer examination, had completely and severely and quite visibly pissed his pants.
Was it me?
It wasn't you. It was amazing.
I wasn't incognito that night?
No, it was amazing. Like,
And he didn't even know it?
Yeah, he was cool as a cucumber playing his imaginary bass.
Maybe he just spilled his drink.
I don't think so. It was very much a pee pattern.
That's rock and roll, baby.
That's rock and roll. The show must go on. Sometimes this shit happens. Got to play the gig. I ain't got many friends left. I don't, actually. Now that you brought that up, you sad bastard.
I thought it sounded correct.
Oh,
I was
man.
like, wait a second.
I don't have many people I talk to on a regular basis anymore. Very few I talk to on a daily basis.
I feel honored.
Oh, man.
Wait, you talk to people on a daily basis and it's not me?
Like a couple, or I used to. LOL. I do have trust issues. That's the one thing about me. But if I let you in, then I'm loyal
God,
AF.
you sound like every girl.
Am I every girl? I will tell you why I have trust issues, and it all stems back to elementary school.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is this when you found out about sex?
2 incidents. No, that
Spaghetti?
I mean, that was in first grade. That left a scar,
That's
too.
elementary school, yeah.
This is true. This was like 4th or 5th grade.
Okay.
I was at my best friend Mike's birthday party.
Oh,
That
might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was turning 10 or 11.
Uh-huh.
And with that increase in age came new depths of treachery, the likes of which I had never known before. We were at a bowling alley. They had a sweet-ass arcade set up.
Oh, this is, yeah.
I told this before, but I'm telling it
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
So they had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. And I was so excited because Ninja Turtles were the bomb, yo.
Yeah.
And this was the coolest game.
Yeah.
And so I waddled my happy ass over with my big glasses, and I plug in my quarters, and then 3 random strangers joined me, and we started kicking that game's ass. All 4 of us. Perfect teamwork. It was the coolest thing ever. We were utilizing tag team efforts and teamwork like no one's business.
Who are you? Do you remember?
I was probably Michelangelo.
What makes you think you're the cool one?
Come on, because I'm the party dude. Naturally. Give me a break.
You're more of a Donatello.
Your face is a Donatello. Yeah, you're right. I do have a big staff.
Oh. Wah, wah, wah.
So we're mowing through this game, and who beats an arcade game anyways? It's unheard of.
Yeah, it's like unless you're in the Wizard, unless you're Fred Savage.
We were in the Wizard, baby. We were making shit happen. I'm plugging in quarters. I'm going to town. We get to the very end of the game. Shredder, the final boss, and he like multiplies and does all this wacky shit. And
yeah.
He turned me into a little baby turtle. I reached in my pocket. I was out of quarters. Mike had wandered over because a big crowd had gathered around us because this was amazing and an epic undertaking. I was like, Mike, watch this. I got to go get some more quarters. So I run over to the nearby machine and I slide in my stupid dollar and it spit it back out. And I slid it in again and it spit it back out. I slid it in and it finally took that fucker. I got my 4 quarters. I ran over the machine. Mike had took my spot and beat the game with the 3 other kids, stabbing me in the back. They all celebrated when they beat the game. And included Mike in it, like they thought he was there the whole time.
They didn't know the difference.
And he's all slapping high fives. And he's, yeah, we beat the game. We beat the game. I'm like, dude. He's like, well, you left. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, you did leave.
Treachery.
You did leave. You left your 3 teammates stranded.
No, I asked him.
They're
I
like,
said,
yeah, get him out of here. He's the weakest link.
Hold my spot, please.
We need somebody better to beat this game.
Treachery.
And you stayed friends with Mike, because I wouldn't have known Mike without you.
Yeah, but I kept one eye on him at all times. I was waiting for another betrayal.
The turncoat.
He was, yeah. The other incident, I was on a field trip, 6th grade. We were at some stupid fucking campground or something.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, we were doing some teamwork exercises. You ever been in teamwork exercises?
Yeah.
Like, why do I need teamwork exercises with my dumb classmates?
Teamwork exercises always made me realize I can do it better on my own.
Exactly.
It's like, wait a second.
So this particular one, our partner led us around with a rope while we were blindfolded, led us around with a rope and kind of shouted directions on where to walk.
Okay.
Okay, my partner, her name was Melissa, guided me straight into the center of a tree. I ran right into it. And I ripped my blindfold off with a savage fury. Trust issues, Tommy.
Yeah.
Ever since then,
You think she did it on purpose?
I know she did.
Oh, Melissa didn't like you, huh?
People are the worst. You can't trust anybody,
Was
Tommy.
everybody
That's what I
giggling
learned.
when you walked into the tree?
Yeah, including the camp counselors. You know?
This is where it all started.
This is where it all started, all this rage. My God. Yeah, but so
Randy will walk into the tree and bet you $5.
So, you know, I used to have a whole big circle of friends and acquaintances, and
Yeah.
you know, you get older and they fade away or get busy, and
Yeah.
you find out some of them are real weird dudes. So you're like, I can name names too.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to, but read my mind, Tommy. Maybe I need a dog. They're man's best friend, right?
Sure.
You ever have a dog
I
tattooed on your arm?
Yeah, I was going to say, I had a dog. I dream about my dog about twice a month, maybe.
Frolicking in the meadows?
No, it just always comes up, and always in the dream, it's like I'm the age I am now, and she's just like she was never gone.
Well, what do you do?
She's just there when we're doing something, I'm in a dream, I don't know, in the backyard or something, and she's just there.
You ever going to get a dog?
No.
Why?
One, I don't have a fence, and I'm not going to pay for a fence, and people by our house just drive like 80 miles an hour down our road.
You know, you can train dogs to...
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'd be way too scared that the dog saw like a rabbit or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Because once a dog sees like a rabbit or something it likes, it don't matter how much training it had. It's running.
That's not true.
The neighbor across the street has a dog. He said it's the first dog in 40 years that hasn't been hit by a car.
Well, you actually paid attention to this dog then.
Well,
Maybe
yeah.
you did a great job this time.
I think he probably did a good job every time. It just
Nah, I won't
other
give him
dogs
credit.
saw a rabbit.
Okay. You and rabbits.
Yeah.
Do you like to chase rabbits? Is that the deal?
No.
Okay. Ugh.
But no, I don't think. My parents had a couple dogs recently, and they just die. That's never good.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything dies, baby. That's a fact.
Maybe I'll get a dog if I'm 90. Then I'll know that that the dog will outlive me.
Well, that's sad. Then what about the dog?
Well, I'm sure somebody will take it.
It'll just see a rabbit
Not the
and
last
chase it
fucking
away.
human.
Well, maybe you will. Oh my God! What if you're the
I
last
am
person
legend.
on Earth? Oh my God!
That would never happen.
Tommy sitting on top of the mountain, being like, "This is all mine now."
Oh yeah, right. Just be drunk in a freaking Kroger.
Yeah. Maybe I could use dogs. Maybe I could buy a dog and use that dog to, I don't know, get new friends and
Emotional support dog.
yeah, possibly.
Let's get you one.
Yeah.
What do you need one for? Oh, I'm 37 and I don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah. See? It's
I'd
perfect.
be like, get him too.
Get them too. The sad sack needs two. I mean, they're supposed to be a good.
Oh, this is my favorite episode.
They're supposed to be a good judge of character. These dogs, right? You hear stories.
Well, like labs and stuff, yeah.
You hear stories about them like completely losing their fucking minds when they're around a bad dude, like growling and herring.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, my dog didn't even like him.
Yeah, exactly. That's when you run away from whoever is over your house, or you kick them out or burn them with fire. Because if a dog doesn't like you, you're probably a demon. Mm-hmm. That's pretty bad because dogs usually love
Dogs
everyone.
can see through your soul.
Yeah. The only time that dogs ever have a negative reaction to anything, like in the movies or TV, is when major shit's about to go down. Like, I don't know, a possession's about to happen.
Yeah, dogs are like psychic.
Yeah, they're like furry little Ouija boards. They know.
Did I ever tell the story of my cousin's pit bull?
Did it vomit up fanged spiders that flew around the room faster than eagles?
No, so I've always been afraid of pit bulls, right? I'm like, I don't know.
Mr. Worldwide?
Pit bulls they're tough. They're tougher than me.
Did you ever hear that joke about Pitbull, the rapper Pitbull?
I don't know.
Maybe it was a tweet I read or something, but I never forgot it. It was like every time I hear Pitbull sing, I feel like I'm listening to Rosetta Stone.
Oh, that's funny.
Right? Yeah. I can't remember who said it. Maybe it was just a random tweet or something, but oh my God, I still remember. I love that.
Bill Burr's thing about trying to train his pit bull is fucking hilarious. But anyway, so I was always nervous of pit bulls, and my cousin Steve had a pit bull, and I was over there one night, and this happened a few times, and every time the pit bull got around me, I got all nervous and, tried to get out of the room. And one night I was over there pretty drunk, and the pit bull came up and like jumped on my lap, and I freaked out, and it just started licking me. And I was like, oh, okay. And I started petting it, and then like it followed me around the rest of the night. And then when I woke up the next morning, I was sleeping in the guest room, and you couldn't put like a piece of paper between the pit bull's face and mine. Like the pit bull just like wouldn't leave me alone. So every time I went over there, it would just follow me around, and Steve would be like, oh, Big Boy misses you, and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And
Big Boy.
Yeah, because the rapper, right? Andre 3000 and Big Boy. And so, so I grew really close to Big Boy, and I'm like, pit bulls aren't bad. And then one day it ate my grandma's Dachshund, and I was like, maybe they can be.
Maybe they can be the worst.
Yeah. But I was still sad when Big Boy died, too. Even though it ate my grandma's Dachshund. A dog that it had lived with for like 10 years prior to this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So dogs. Yeah. Guess it's got to be the right one.
It's got to be the right dog, yo.
Had some Dachshunds growing up. They can be all right.
They can be all right.
Yeah. Nothing like a lab, though.
I prefer a proper dog. Thank you very much.
What's a proper dog?
A big one.
Like has a British accent or something?
Yes. British children fly the kites in the winter. Bark, bark.
Oh, that dog is quite proper.
Yeah, right? I don't know why British...
Like a Potter... I don't know either. Just always sound... I don't know.
I don't know why British children fly their kites in the winter, but apparently that's what my British dog thinks. British children fly their kites in the winter. Governor?
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I don't know what a proper dog is, but yeah.
Big.
Why is that
tiny.
proper?
Because a dog needs to hunt things and
you don't
kill
like the little ankle
enemies.
biters?
No.
Oh, Dachshunds, they were bred to kill badgers.
Yeah, that's silly.
No, they can.
They can.
That's what they're bred for.
Great.
In Germany.
Good thing I have a lot of badgers around me.
Yeah, but I mean they're tough.
What can it do to smite my enemies? Can a Dachshund smite my enemies?
They might. I had this one Dachshund. Holy crap! If you went by my mom, we used to carry squirt guns around the house because he'd attack you if you got close to.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I have a size 13 shoe with his name on it.
Well, he was a little slow. We thought so.
Okay. Must run in the family, huh? Nowhere to run when I'm in trouble. You know I'd do anything for you. Stay the night, but keep it undercover. You know I'd do anything for you. Tommy, your love has been played at all of my besties' weddings.
Yeah.
Beer wets.
Yeah.
Polly Walnuts. Yours.
Yeah.
And I bounced up and down like a moron at each of them. And now that I think about it, how sad is that? Like I said, when you enter in my circle of trust, I'd do anything for you. I mean, certainly you would do anything for the beloved, right?
Sure.
Polly Walnuts would do anything for his wife.
Right.
But here I am floundering like a flounder flopping around on this beach of life, suffocating from a lack of love oxygen.
Looking for your Ariel.
Looking for my Ariel. I want to be where the people are. Flipping my fins, you don't get too far.
I want to be where people be. It's a mashup of
Yes.
The Little Mermaid and Cheers, I guess.
Somebody needs to do that. Let's mash up Cheers theme
Like
and
a DJ.
yeah. Wicca, wicca, wicca. Get on it, Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. That's the dumbest name.
He's got the coolest helmet, though.
He's got a helmet?
Yeah.
I've never seen him.
He looks like a marshmallow.
Oh, God. Really?
Yes, of course.
And what song does he do?
There's a few.
Yeah, I hear it all the time, and I can't think of it. But
That's been the hardest thing about this dad-blamed online dating experience. Like meeting people, liking people, losing people, not understand why that loss occurs, not knowing why. I should be, honestly, rumbling around like a rebel storm because of all of this, raging at the whole world, but I refuse, Tommy. I refuse to lose my optimism. I'm a tall drink of glass half full water here. Okay? You can't bring me down. Don't try. I am beautiful, no matter what they say.
yeah,
I don't want to lose your love tonight.
yeah. Now we're mashing up a lot of songs.
I know. Snapchat, Tommy. You ever snap those chats?
Never have.
Don't get with the times, Grandpa.
Nope, don't
That's the
want one.
cool thing to do.
Oh, is it now?
Oh, it is now. I get the feeling you were never the rad kid in school. My God. Not Snapchatting. Snapchatting?
Yeah.
Snapchatting. In case you don't know, folks, Snapchat is a look at me app where you take a picture of
That
yourself.
sounds great.
And they have an expiration date equal to most people's attention spans, 9 seconds. Then they disappear into the ether or
terrible,
somebody's
but-
hard drive.
Right.
The other thing about this Snapchat is they have these filters, and boy, do people love these filters. The app analyzes your dumb face, and you can see what you would look like as a dog or an old man or a
I
clown.
thought that was Instagram.
No, that is Snapchat. Know your social media, sir.
Instagram's the one that's turning everybody into women, though.
Nope, that is Snapchat, sir.
Oh, somebody told me it was Instagram.
Wrong.
I don't get it. I don't like social media. You know this.
I do know this. I'm saying let's use that Snapchat technology, which is pretty advanced. I mean, it analyzes your face. It knows where your eyes are, nose, mouth, etc. Can turn you into various things. Let's use it for good. Let's have a filter that you can use, and it shows you how other people actually view you. The realist filter, we'll
fuck
call
that.
it. We'll call it the realist
Fuck
filter.
that.
Like, I woke up this morning and I'm thinking, hey, I look pretty decent today. And then I use the filter and it turns out I look like a German bridge troll about to consume any goat that passes over my bridge.
You know what? I bet you that I have a worse, what do you call it? Not conception, but a worse, like, view of myself than other people do. I guarantee it.
You think
and I
so?
I think most people do.
Oh, I know I do. I have all sorts of issues.
Right. So I think most people would benefit from that filter now that we think about it.
Oh,
Cocky people wouldn't.
no. Cocky
They'd be
people.
like, what does that mean?
Why do I look like a walking wiener? I don't get it.
Who's that idiot wearing that tight oh my God, nuh-uh.
Honestly, the realist filter would benefit most people because some people need a magic mirror to show them exactly what they look like. They need to. You think you're the good guy? Ha! Snapchat realist filter says you're a real shit asshole.
I don't know if it's because I'm like always like analyzing what I do on stage and how I walk and stuff, but I think I have a pretty good idea of if somebody filmed me walking around. I think I'd have a pretty good idea in my head of what it would look like.
Yeah,
You know?
March of
And
the
I guess I've seen
Penguins.
myself on stage a lot, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I got a little bit of an advantage.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Yeah. March of the Penguins. Yeah.
Do you still have body issues? You think?
What?
Do you have issues with your appearance?
I mean, even when I'm skinny, I don't think that it's never good enough.
So you have body issues?
Yeah, but I
do
mean,
too.
I'm accepting it. I don't really care. I mean, if I cared, I'd be in the gym all the time and never drinking the beer. I know what to do to have a good body. I've had it. It just wasn't I just always wanted it to be better. And I'm like, you know what? This is stupid. I don't care. So, yeah, I think I just accepted it. And I'm just, I can handle it. I just like going to the gym now because it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You can look at all the hot guys there.
I try to go when there's 0 people there.
Okay.
I'm going at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So
excellent.
Yeah. There'll be 2 old guys in their pants.
There it is. Sweats. Olds and sweats.
Did you
Ain't
see
nothing
the
better.
narrows?
Yeah.
Morning, Sonny.
Morning, Sonny. I wish people called other people Sonny. I do.
They do in movies.
They do in movies, indeed. Try to stop my hands from shaking, Tommy.
What? Oh.
But something in my mind's not making sense. It's been a while since we were all alone.
That's not the melody of the song.
But I can handle the way I'm feeling.
Oh, there you go. Do.
I've been accused of that, actually.
What's that?
People can always tell how I feel about them.
Yeah, because you tell a lot with your facial expressions.
Yeah. Listen, the only game that I play this year is Shoot My Shot 2K19. I don't play no other games. I go by the words of the immortal,
Dr.
the
Penrose?
legendary.
You need to shoot your shot.
Yes, Dr. Penrose. That's the only game I play. I'm not gonna play all those reindeer games with emotions.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie and cheat and steal. I'm gonna keep it real. Okay. It's silly that people don't do that more, I think.
Uh-huh. People have a lack of empathy.
They do. And some people are just the worst at communicating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Some people, when you talk to them, they have all the energy of a deflating balloon. They just have that low-pitch whine in their voice at all times.
Deflating balloon have a lot of energy. Usually it's like...
Yeah, but you ever hear a person whine?
Oh, yeah.
It makes that noise. That's what it sounds like. I mean, some people... They go on these dates, and they just have no active enthusiasm in communicating with the other person whatsoever.
Yeah, that means they're not liking you.
No, it means that they're a real cocky person, and you shouldn't like them.
Oh,
that's what it means.
Around.
Yeah. Sometimes you really have to...
They're not talking to me, so that's their fault.
Yeah, exactly.
That's on them. It's not that it could not be that they don't like me. Some
people need to learn the art of communication. Sometimes you're like tired, or you just can't deal with it. You got to force your way through it. It's like faking an orgasm, really. That's what talking to people has to be sometimes. Like a bored, like tired person would be like, "It's good to see you." But you gotta say it like you're faking an orgasm. It's so good to see you.
Like over the top.
It like when Harry met Sally in the diner. Yes, completely and totally slapping the table.
You think that works? You think people don't catch on to that?
I don't think so. As long as you agree with people, as we said earlier, they'll be more than happy to eat up any slop you throw their way.
Say, "Good day, sir," and they say "good day," and then. There you go.
That's right. Some people have all the personality of an 80s cover band, in fact.
Yeah?
They just cover
all that obnoxiousness?
They just cover the greatest hits of all the other people they've heard in their lives. I'm looking at you get her done motherfuckers.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Reno, I'm not going to do it, but I just have to tell you this. Reno Collier told the best Ron White story the other day, and maybe I should tell it. Fuck it. This is my version of a Reno Collier story about Ron. Reno Collier was the Blue Collar Comedy Tour opening guy.
Oh, okay.
And very funny. He was on Bob and Tom the other morning, and Tom stupidly asks him, well, kind of on purpose, like a joke, said, "Who is the craziest one out of those blue collar comedy guys?" Well, who's not going to say Ron White, right?
Right.
So Reno says that him and Ron were on tour together, and it was just him and Ron, and they were on the tour bus, and they were heading to, he thinks, northern Ohio or something. And Ron busts out the bottle of scotch, and Reno's more of a Jack Daniels drinker. There's no reason he should be trying to keep up with Ron on scotch, and they get hammered, and they get to the venue, and it's like midnight the night before. And the lady running the place comes out, and she's trying to talk to him, and Ron's just... And so Reno's trying to be nice, and she's like, hey, we added a 5 o'clock show, so you have shows at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock tomorrow. And they're just like, man, all right, man. So they go to bed, and the next day, 5 o'clock show, Reno goes up, and he does his 20 minutes. And you don't introduce Ron. You just thank the crowd. You get off stage. The spotlight goes on and shows a bar stool with a bottle of scotch. And that's, and then Stevie Ray Vaughn, Pride and Joy starts playing. So Reno said on this particular night he's backstage, and the lady from the night before was like, oh my God, good job. And you hear dan, and she's like, where's Ron? He's like, I don't know. And like 5 minutes goes by, and the song's starting to play again. And she's like, will you go find him? Because he didn't seem to like me last night. So he's like, all right. So he's looking around, and he's like, maybe he's on the bus. And so he goes back to the bus, and he opens up the bus door, and he looks down the hallway, and he sees the bathroom door of the bus is wide open. Ron's sitting on the toilet, underwear around his knees, hair all disheveled, no shirt on, smoking a joint and drinking a glass of scotch.
Yeah.
Reno starts walking to him. He said, Ron looks up, and he's like, Reno, fuck, we got 3 hours. Why are you dressed like that for? He's like, now he's realizing Ron don't remember last night at all. He's like, no, we had a 5 o'clock show. And he said Ron could not care less. He's like, at this point, it's like 15 minutes gone by, and that Stevie Ray Vaughn song's just loop. He said Ron just grumbles to his feet, leans up against the toilet, and just like, damn it, where's my shoes? So he says he gets he helps Ron find his shoes. Gets his coat on or whatever, gets his shirt on, and he said at this point it's like 20 minutes, and he's combing his hair, walking into the venue, and he goes out on stage. He grabs the mic, and the first thing he says was, "These stupid fucking 5 o'clock shows I forgot all about. I was smoking a joint and taking a dump." He said anybody else that would have been subjected to for like a half hour would have just been, but everybody just went, "Wah!" And he said it was, and then he just watched him kill for like an hour.
See, that's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love that story. I heard that story and I immediately turned the radio off and told it to myself twice so I could try
so
to
you remember it.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
That's so. I could be cooler, I guess.
I think everybody probably could be cooler.
Someone tried to make me cooler recently, in fact.
Really? Oh, when I told
God.
you to quit wearing carpenter jeans?
No, that was a long time ago, Tommy.
You stopped, though.
Well, it didn't help. Tommy, I know this will be a fact that both boggles your mind and astounds it.
Okay.
And frankly, I'm not sure you'll be able to comprehend this. But, Tommy, I was at a gas station the other day. And something happened.
Oh, wow.
You ever have
Imagine
something
that.
happen before, Tommy?
Really
gets the blood.
Every now and then.
Really gets the blood flowing, doesn't it?
Right.
That spice of white life, that's what something happenings are.
Spice of white.
Yeah. So I'm at the gas station. I pick up my purchases for this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I put them on the counter. The cashier, a girl with white hair and light blue streaks in her hair, our ears gauged out like no one's business, gave me a once over. She rang up my stuff and said, "No smokes?" This is what this woman says to me. "No smokes?"
Like she knows you.
And I said, "No, thank you," because I'm nothing if not awkwardly polite in weird situations.
Right. You went like, I never smoked.
Yeah. I say, "No, thank you." Like someone asked me if I want fries with that. I say, "No, please," because that's the level of awkward I reside in.
No, please.
No, please.
No, please. Don't ask me that.
So I say, "No, thank you." And she responds with, "I can't believe you don't want any smokes."
So clearly she thinks you're somebody else. Which is weird because you don't look like anybody else other than Ralph Fiennes.
I'm like, what are you, some peer pressure bully from a very special episode of Saved by the Bell?
She's leaning over the counter now.
Yeah. She must have looked at me and thought, now here's a guy who doesn't mind actively murdering himself.
She saw an episode where somebody peer pressured Jesse into buying smokes.
Right? I was waiting. I was actually waiting for her to tell me how cooler it would be if I smoked. And I'd have to tell her, yeah, toots. I'd look real cool, like a real suave sumbitch, taking a long, hard toke, gagging my life away and dry heaving all over in the cold, sunny morning.
Sounds like it might be right for you.
Before cell phones, cigarettes were humanity's great loitering tool. Maybe she thought...
Before cell phones? Why before cell phones?
Because now you can take cell phones and go for a good loiter anywhere you choose.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I mean, maybe she thought I was a man who enjoyed a good, thoughtful daydream and loiter.
Yeah.
Maybe she thought I'd look real cool staying outside some building.
That was the best thing about
stoically.
When I smoked, that was the best thing, was the daydream.
See?
I think that's why most people get addicted. It's like your own little personal 5-minute journey.
It is. We're going to wrap up in a minute, Tommy.
Okay. So wait, she never told you why she wanted
No.
Did you buy them?
No. I felt extreme pressure
I got
though.
this pack of Camels.
I got these camels here.
They came with these sunglasses.
Yeah. So we're gonna...
That's what they should do. Every 5 packs of cigarettes you buy, you get a free pair of sunglasses. So you're even cooler.
You've joined the club, sir.
You smoke 50, you get a leather jacket.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm starting some marketing for cigarettes.
Smoke 100, you get some undescript scar on your face.
Yeah. Smoke 1,000, you get sick.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe we should edit that out. That's not very nice.
Well, it's kind of true.
Yeah.
The Surgeon General told me so.
It was dark humor. I'm not used to that.
Oh.
I love it when it comes from other people's mouths.
I'm sorry, you light-hearted cotton candy boy. I know you dwell
I
in
love.
happy places.
I listen to Dave Landau constantly, and he loves dark humor. But when it comes out my mouth, I'm like, ew, good.
Yeah, you know what's funny? There's black people, there's white people, and then there's people that are shades of gray, like actual gray skin, and it's because of smoking. Yeah. It's silly. So we're going to wrap this up in a minute.
Okay.
As you're leaving, please, would you close the door? And don't forget what I told you. Just because you're right, that don't mean I'm wrong. But first, Tommy, Misconnections.
Oh.
AKA, I just want to use your love tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. Downtown Kalamazoo, misconnection, woman seeking male.
Oh.
Is it a crush you have? As the headline. I'm starting to think you have a crush on me. The way you look at me, the way you laugh at my stupid jokes, the way you are starting to notice all our commonalities, the way you appear to contemplate what you should do versus what you want to do with me after you've had a drink or two.
What?
Step back, Toots. I think this dude is into you.
This ain't a misconnection.
Newsflash, broad. He likes ya.
This is your date journal. She's like, wow, you take me on dates and talk about how much we have in common?
Well, there's the plot twist. Am I imagining it? I may see you more than I do the person I'm dating sometimes. Uh-oh.
So this guy just keeps showing up on their dates.
Like, does this dude that you're dating know that you're hanging out with this dude more than him?
Yeah.
Because that might be a problem. Do I just want to see something that's not really there? I know there are a lot of notches in your belt.
Ooh.
But I keep thinking, could there be something between the two of us? Maybe another notch.
Yeah.
I'm not really your type. Or am I? The way they say you change what you thought you wanted.
She's like, I know. I'll make somebody listen to my fucking story. I swear to God, I'll make somebody read my damn freaking book.
They say you change what you thought you wanted or didn't want if you met someone amazing enough. But maybe I've watched too many romantic comedy scenes.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like you're exaggerating here a little bit, Penelope.
Yeah, Penelope.
I feel like this is a Penelope.
Maybe you don't have a crush, or maybe you wish we could be more than friends for just a night. Give me a passionate kiss on a dimly lit dance floor corner somewhere. Just once to release some sexual tension in the air.
God, this is a script, isn't it?
Yeah, it's she's writing her fan fiction for some sort of movie.
And then John Cusack says,
lady, I don't know this dude, but I guarantee if you went in for a smooch, he would respond. I'm just throwing it out there. I shouldn't think that, though, should I?
Obviously, he hasn't talked to her very much because...
Well, he's probably a regular dude and completely clueless about all things, as most men are.
Right.
So I'm confused by everything a woman says, so I have no idea where I stand or where I go. Should I stay or should I go?
Oh, that's next week's episode.
The Clash next week. Should I stay or should I go now? I have something in my eye and it hurts.
Oh,
but
that's not part of her story.
Yeah. In the meantime, that chemistry will remain and perhaps grow. And while admittedly, even though I fight it, your smile makes me tingle inside sometimes. Can you tell? You have to tell. I kept this vague for a reason. I don't want to cause a dent in our friendship. Oh, God. Really? There could
This guy's over there going, I think I'm in the friend zone.
Yeah, I've been friend zoned. And she's like, oh, he's a friend. I can't dent my friendship. There could be many people out there in this situation. What an unfortunate predicament to be in. I know. However, if you think you are who
I feel like you're reading this exactly how she would want you to.
No. Yes. Like, I swear she, like, talked into her phone and then transcribed it. However, if you think you are who I are talking about.
Well, that's a predictive text, maybe.
Yeah. I hope knowing that I am getting that vibe from you makes it even sexier for you. Maybe it's wrong, but be flirty if you want. It's kind of fun, even though nothing would come of it right now. I know you like your girls a little bit older.
Wow.
It all comes back around.
She wants to be the girl that takes Josie's place.
Right? Regardless, I'm starting to think you have a crush on me, and that's okay. I like it.
Wow. It doesn't say her name though, huh?
No, Josie.
It's got to be.
It's got to be.
Just downtown Kalamazoo.
Yeah. How amazing that it said,
Kalamazoo.
I know you like your girls a little bit older. I actually honestly didn't even realize that until I just read it now.
Wow, here comes the song again.
My, how the universe works in crazy ways.
That's true.
Interesting. By the way, folks, if you have a friend that you kind of like and you're both friends and you want to do stuff, go ahead.
Yeah, tell them. Right.
Just go ahead.
Right.
Like, these stupid labels mean nothing, honestly.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Just do what's right for you two and just do it and just live your lives.
Yeah.
But that's what friends aren't supposed to do. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
right.
off.
Yeah.
Just come on. Be happy. Smile. Live a little. You only live once.
YOLO.
YOLO. You only live once unless you're Tommy, and then you're immortal.
Ooh. I hope that's not here, let me knock on wood.
I don't think that's real wood.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, right. You just counter jinx yourself, and now you will live forever. Stop knocking. Oh, come on, knock on my door.
Come on, knock on my door.
Now, I don't know, Tommy, at which moment of my life your love will pop up again.
Probably in like 10 minutes of the way this is going.
Maybe. But I hope, like, the next time it really pops up randomly and unexpectedly, I hope it's another important experience. Another momentous occasion. I mean, because as with most songs, it's got a different meaning for me now than it used to.
Sure.
That's the best part about songs.
That's
they
how
change.
They become timeless, yeah.
They evolve like Pokemon. They become different things. So if you have a song out there that's really been a part of your life when you've not even realized it your entire go, I want to hear about it. Let us know.
Yeah, join the Facebook group.
Join the Facebook group. Search Miserable Retail Slave on that Facebook.com. And hopefully I've got your love stuck in all your silly heads. Yeah. Hopefully it's just stuck there.
It's in mine.
In which case, you're living my memories along with me right now and added your own to them along the way.
Oh, human connection.
Human connection. And maybe the next time you hear your love, you will be reminded of this podcast.
To
and
tell
me
a friend.
and Tommy. Yeah. And you'll tell a friend, hey, we're in your now. Yeah, we're in your heads now, people. Moo-ha-ha. We win. We win. This has been the Miserable Retail Slave Show.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Season 7, Episode 1.
Wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
Way to kick it off.
We thank you all for taking the time, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Until then, remember, I don't want to use your love tonight.